The only way to have a level playing field at the highest level of play is to have is to not have voice chat, to not have people give up their linguistic profiles. I mean, and maybe you think, if you are a competitive gamer, which a lot of people have been like, Steph, you clearly know nothing about competitive play. Well, competition, by the way, y'all, competition requires you to get every advantage possible. To become the top 0.01% in any video game, you have to get squeeze every amount of advantage you can possibly get. Voice chat is unfair. Period.
That clip you just saw about, of course you just watched it. It's a clip that's going around YouTube and Twitter, damn what everything, talking about this really weird. It's a weird girl. That's she's on Twitch, but she talks about this. On Twitter, I was watching some ordinary gamer. And he brought up that she did play competitively. She was decent. They say she was decent, like she was not elite, but she was not bad. But in terms of voice chat, I think she's speaking on people commenting. Like she said, marginalized voices. I think he's talking about people with softer voices. So people who are feminine, and she talked about people who are really feminine. In whole, she talked about people who play the game and are female, or at least have a low feminine type voice, and how they get more harassed on video games. Um, it is people like that, people commenting and talking to females. Um, but in whole, it's not like she's using like that. Is when you're playing competitively, like nobody is going to comment on your voice. I don't think she understands when you're playing at top level. No, it really doesn't. When you're playing casually, yes, that will affect you. But she's talking about playing competitively and playing with real other top players in like tournaments and leagues. Nobody's gonna comment on you. Voice chat, and when you're playing competitively, you can't even hear the other team. This is not like old school Call of Duty. This is not like that. Really, it's nowhere close to that. And we move way forward from then. It's not comparable from Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2 days to now. It is two completely, utterly different eras of mindset. What we would have said 10 years ago, some people would even say now. I'm not even seeing Poston playing the game 10 years ago. I'm a way completely different person. So for her to comment on the competitive action of games is really weird. Because trash talking is close to essential in every sport being played. It's not only essential in real life sports, it's essential in online esports in whole. Because not only can trash talk makes games more competitive. That's just playing the game. It's not like I'm out here overly talking to somebody based on the way they speak. I comment on you as a player at this point. Because nowadays, it's some females who are really good at video games. Really. Because nowadays, more people are playing video games than ever. Kids are playing it. Everybody's playing it. It's not like us moving forward in time has changed how we speak to each other in game chat. Now, every poster who played old school Call of Duty or old school competitive games, people kind of miss the atmosphere that it gave us. We miss how everybody talked to each other, how much we was actually getting involved. Casual play was way more better than playing esports. Back in 02, we used to have game battles now, but back then we used to go play game battle. It was on a small map. You can't even hear the other team. It's not going to affect your gameplay unless you are no way that you can't even hear the other people. And game chat is necessary for when you're playing in a team sport. But in speaking about competitiveness, when you're playing competitive, you're not speaking in game chat. You're speaking to each other on probably a third-party website. You're not speaking to each other, and you're not speaking to each other inside game chat. This is not. You're not gonna be doing that because we're too advanced anyway. For gaming, most people back in the day, if you remember, they used to bring Astro. I don't know what they used to bring Astros. And the thing was so cool about Astros, you could connect your headphones to other people's mic jack, which will allow you to speak to people in a long way. You come and connect it, and you can all hear each other. That's what you used to do it back in the day. Nowadays we have Discord, TeamSpeak, we have everything now. We have so many things we can possibly use to talk to people. And it's really offensive when people who play competitive games start about banning game chat. You can't ban game chat. Game chat is necessary for competitive sport. Now, she says she plays competitively, then you understand how important game chat really is. You have to understand how important game chat is, not only into playing the game, but in the flow of the game. If you don't have a mic, it makes the game dysfunctional because you need to have communication. Like I already made a comparison before, real life sports and now. If you go to a sport and nobody's talking, like basketball, nobody's talking, that's what causes errors. It's like some people don't want to play with somebody who don't have a mic unless they're elite and know what people are doing. Unless he's really good at the game, you don't want to play with somebody who doesn't have a mic. Because if you can't hear me or what I'm saying to you, it's tough. It makes the game tougher to play. And now we're speaking about console play. We have parties. We had parties since what? PS3? Xbox 360, we had parties. What happened to those parties? These are private parties. You can make the parties private. If I know she's talking about overall people with like females and trans people and how it affects them during the gameplay. But the way she's interpreting that game chat is not useful for competitive play is out of my mind. How she compares competitive play to you playing casual play. Casual players might talk trash. Competitively, the only someone will ever talk trash to you playing competitively if you're really bad at the game. No matter if you're male or you're female or you're trans or it doesn't matter. If you're really good at the game, people will not comment on you. They would treat you like anybody else. Let you consistently fuck up the game. Nobody's ever gonna talk trash to you. Unless you're horrible. Really. And speaking on tone of games like this, if you ever hop on Rainbow Six, I think CSGO is a great example of it. So I don't think she understands how much game chat actually impacts the game. But she has to go and play more competitive games because Apex is really not competitive. She needs to play more in-depth games. Play games. Don't play a battle royale game. How about then playing a smaller team game? League of Legends. That game's been competitive forever. CS:GO, been competitive. Play when you're in a team game. Play a team game, and you'll figure out how important not only playing the game is with your teammates, how important game chat impacts the game. And I think once you figure that out and casually makes adjustments, that when she will be able to fully understand how impactful game chat is to the whole game in general when you're playing competitively. That's really all I had to say. This is a trending topic. Y'all probably seen this on I don't know what date. It's next Sunday. I used to check out my video last week about 6ix9ine. It's your boy Ghosty, and y'all will see me next week. Peace out.
I don't understand why you even did this to yourself. This made you look so fucking stupid. This shit make you look so stupid.
Start and come back to here maybe. Nice and soft. Down to the back of the head.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Maybe down a little bit. What's nice about forest creatures is that they'll sort of give you feedback on your screeches. And they're pretty sensitive to screeches. So screeches in different areas get different reactions from forest creatures. You can get